What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have so many exciting updates to unpack today. New index fund, Charles speaking with Brad Garlinghouse, and more. So hit that subscribe, hit that like. Martin Lawrence says, I heard Charles Hoskinson became a wolf and turned up Cardano. Something like that. Charles says, I just spoke with Brad Garlinghouse. This is just minutes ago. He's a great CEO and extremely collaborative. And I'm excited to see how the future unfolds. Really exciting, and guys, we know Ripple, IOG, Direct Alliance, XRP Labs, Brad Garlinghouse anticipating a Cardano US-centric ETF. Good relationship. Charles has spoken highly of Ripple CTO David Schwartz, and we know Ripple is leading with compliance first, so I think fantastic to see what will happen. Maybe collaborations, as Charles alluded to, with Midnight Network, interoperability, maybe working with RLUSD. We'll see what's in store. Cardano Foundation partners with leading law firms LAWSIDE and STADLER VÖLKEL to create MiCA whitepaper template, simplifying EU compliance for ADA projects. So they're going to make it much easier for Cardano projects to get that regulatory framework, to get that EU compliance, which is fantastic. We know CZ said in April how important regulation and compliance is. We know Richard Tang said the same thing. And we know that Cardano, in addition to many other projects, we have that ISO 20022 compliance. So compliance is a major driving factor for narrative into this altcoin season. Cardano global search interest skyrockets 6 times to 39% on Google Trends. Yes, we were around 6%. And we just went up, trending towards 39% on global Google Trends. So the interest, the search queries, people are speculating. This is fantastic. This is the highlight for me, guys. This morning, Coinbase launched a new Coinbase 50 index featuring Cardano as their 6th largest holding. This is incredible. So Cardano is the 6th largest component out of these 50 that have been heavily scrutinized, and they've chosen them very carefully. Coin 50 is quote unquote the premier global benchmark index for digital assets. Would you look at that, guys? Just out of nowhere, they dropped this morning. Meet the Coinbase 50 index, a whole new way to track the performance of the crypto economy. So this is fantastic. That's exactly their words, as the premier, and this is fresh. Fantastic. And if we take a look at the top components, what do we see? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Dogecoin, XRP, Cardano, side by side. So everything we've been talking about on this channel is basically coming to fruition. Where are the other ones? These are the top 10. And there's only about 6.5% of allocation left for the other 40. Cardano is a top component. So not sure what the haters are going to say now. They're probably going to say, no one uses Coinbase, or some other ad hominem insulted character. So let's celebrate this moment, guys. Yesterday, Coin Bureau CEO and co-founder investing in Bitcoin OS. This morning, Coinbase drops an index fund. Crazy. Minutes ago, Brad Garlinghouse and Charles Hoskinson having a chat. Well, a great post by Romain. We see here a bunch of statistics. So Cardano ADA, over 2,200 days of uptime. Yes, more than 6 years. 0 failure, 0 failed transactions, 1376 projects, 850 TPS with Hydra, over 90,000 smart contracts, over 160,000 native asset policies, no locking, no slashing, 3,200 validating stake pools, over 1.3 million delegated wallets. Often the haters, they don't talk about the delegated wallets. They don't talk about the liquid staking. They don't talk about no locking / vesting. How resilient and fluid the staking is. That's one of the things that actually brought me to Cardano, was how brilliant the UX was for staking. So I'm not surprised. Not surprised. So I put a poll up last night. I said $1 ADA by December. What do you guys think? Do you think that we will hit close to or surpass, either or? Will we aim for or surpass $1? So far, we have almost 700 votes. 91.4% say yes. So a lot of optimism on ADA, rightfully so. Taking a look, the price, we've had a little healthy clawback. We were touching the 63, 64 cent range, and I'm okay with this. Why? because Bitcoin is about to touch $90,000. It hit 89.9. Now, where are we in the grand scheme of things? Let's take a visit to Bitcoin dominance, where we see that we're still holding at 60.5%. And if you factor in wrapped BTC, other assets, maybe it's 61, 62%. This is fantastic because the more that Bitcoin dominance remains and sustains at these levels, while Bitcoin price continues to climb 90K, 95K, however higher it's going to go, as long as Bitcoin continues to pump and Bitcoin dominance holds, it means that the dam of water is increasing. The capital, the pressure for altcoin season will increase. And just like Alex Becker said a couple days ago, that's where all the money is made, in the alts. And so the higher Bitcoin goes in price, while holding Bitcoin dominance high, just means that it's going to be a massive floodgate for when it opens to altcoin season. So when inevitably Bitcoin dominance tumbles, we're going to see gargantuan gains with Cardano, XRP, and many other high quality altcoins. Just a flashback, guys, 37% first all-time high for ADA, January 2018. Second all-time high, September 2021. We had around 41%. Now, we won't probably go that low. There's more capital. That's why the highs of Bitcoin dominance are lower and the lows will be higher. So I think we're just going to hover around 61%, continue to add more money, more capital will come in. And at that point, I think maybe Q1, we see the first top for Bitcoin and the alts as well. So I think Q1, Q2, we're going to see some enormous gains, and we'll continue to watch the price. Really, I'm not worried. I just look at Bitcoin dominance. As long as Bitcoin dominance is holding, then officially altcoin season is not here yet. So I think we're pricing in some much needed euphoria, especially after the past few years, Gary Gensler, SEC, all that nonsense. And I'm just excited, guys. All the compliance teams are coming together. Really exciting. Really, really exciting. And what a refreshing news to hear that Coinbase dropped an index fund with Cardano number 6. Number 6. So people say they don't care, but the proof is in the pudding. They do care. They do. Coin Bureau, Coinbase, Brad Garlinghouse, USDC these nuts, USDT these nuts, USDM these nuts, USDA these nuts. And apparently there's another Cardano stablecoin, and it's like, it makes ZED actually seem better for a ticker. I know, it sounds bizarre, but that's a conversation for another day. At the end of the day, at least we have some good stable coins. And like Charles Hoskinson has said, he is interested, as we saw yesterday, in a potential collaboration with Ripple's a stable coin that is on the XRP ledger, and Ethereum. Maybe they branch off also to Cardano. We'll wait and see. I'm very excited because I've held XRP since 2020, and I think there's a lot of common interests, and I would like to see how I can help bridge those gaps as someone who has spoken to XRP Labs teams and been in the ecosystem, used their wallets, used their DeFi, things like that. So I'm so excited, guys. What do you think about this Coinbase 50 index now, with Cardano being the 6th largest component? Would you look at that, as Ed Bassmaster would say? Guys, let me know, what are you most excited about? What are the predictions? Let me see in the chat. Smash that subscribe, smash that like. Let's celebrate all this amazing news, and I'll see you in the next Angry Crypto Show.